After 2 years of waiting, TSB finally added the burst feature, which we don't know what it means. It's an anti-teaming mechanic, just like the one in JJS. So let's get into the video. Now if I click this with Hero Hunter, I should get the burst. Did I just miss that? So first, let me explain how burst works. So you build up your burst rather than being able to use it as soon as 2 people attack you. But it takes a long time to build your burst, so long that by the time you get it, you will be 1 HP. So first, let's check out Garo's burst, which I just missed. And let's see how much damage it does. Ooh, yo, that was really clean. And it also launches the enemy upwards, so you can just combo extend with it. And another thing I forgot to mention is that these bursts activate when you press the key R, and they go through stun. Even though it will take you forever to get burst, you can still go through stun. So let's move on to Genos' burst. Now Genos is made for anti-taming because all of his moves do AoE damage. Hope's burst also does AoE damage. And look what, it does AoE damage. It launches you upwards, which could be used for comboing or as a running move because Genos is made for running. The joke was so bad that I almost got jumped. But on the bright side, the Genos burst animation is really good. It's one of my favorites. I don't think it beats Hero Hunter, but it's still pretty clean though. What the hell am I doing? So now let's move on to Speeder Sound Sonic. Now I expect Sonic's burst to do some knockback damage. Since all of Sonic's moves are ranged attacks, I expect the burst to do knockback damage. Damn, that was clean actually. Oh, hold up, this could be thumbnail potential right there. I really like that you knock one enemy far back, but you keep one enemy close to you so you can do moves like whirlwind kick or flash strike to the enemy that is close to you. Overall, Speeder Sound Sonic has a really good burst, and it might have better animation than Garo's one. Enough yapping and let's get to the Metal Bats burst. I hope it actually launches the dummy upwards, and it does. So it can be used as a combo extender if you use your side dash and your dash. So you make a cyclone around you and you launch the dummy upwards. Pretty neat. So overall, the Metal Bats burst is pretty good. And another thing I want to add is after you use the burst, you can use Grand Slam to get to them quickly. So that can be used as combo extender or you could stun them. So now let's move on to the next character, Atomic Samurai, which is currently my main. So every single burst has been a combo extender or you could use it for running. So I hope Atomic Samurai's burst is actually short range and can also be used for combo extending or even running. Because running against teamers is kind of valid. And that was kind of clean, not gonna lie. But I think I launched the dummy like very far away and I didn't hit it completely. So that means if we slash through the enemy, they will get launched. But I don't know what happens if you completely time it. So basically, I think the burst is multi-hit, and I was right. So you pull one enemy in, so you can do combos with them like quick slice, then pinpoint cut, and you launch one enemy away, so they cannot interrupt the combo. That's pretty clean, not gonna lie. I don't know how useful this burst will be because it's long range, and I don't think teamers will give you the ability to walk away. They probably M1 you until you're dead. And plus, you only have 5 seconds before your burst is gone. So, you will probably have less time to react to your teamers and you cannot gain distance by that time. So it's kind of cooked, not gonna lie, and I think my main has one of the worst bursts. Now let's move on to Wild Psychic. I don't know how Tatsumaki's burst is going to be. Let's see. So, I think it's close range. But I think the pull is long range. Let me test it real quick. Okay, so let's see. And it's not long range. That's kind of bad, not gonna lie. Because you expect a pull to be long range. But at least it's not as bad as the Atomic Samurai one. You can still do some combos with it. So basically, Zombie Man's ult animation has been revealed and you can trigger it by 2 ways. And the first way is to reset your character. After resetting your character, if you press the key G, you will get this animation. Just how Zombie Man never dies, you rebuild your character and come back alive. And the animation is pretty clean, not gonna lie. There is no ult moves yet, but we will be expecting 1 or 2 moves by the next 2 weeks. And characters which don't have a burst yet will just have the normal Hero Hunter burst. For example, Siryu. As we're in the end of the video, I wanna give you all my thoughts on the update. I think TSB is finally stepping out of their shells and giving us mechanics. They were very scared to add R specials and stuff like JJ's, but it's nice to see that they are implementing anti-teaming mechanics and not sticking to the alt and base script. I think the animations of the bursts look cool and there can definitely be improvements like decreasing the build-up time of the burst or making burst cooldown slower. Overall, I think this is an amazing update and hope TSB keeps their promise of weekly updates even if they are small ones. Well, I think this is all for this video. Bye.